Hi everyone. Obi Malope here from Vision Straight. You know what? I want to encourage everyone. Being in the eye care industry, sometimes it could become very overwhelming. Sitting in the quieter months of the year during our industry, and sometimes you're sitting in your practice thinking, I'm only seeing 2 patients a day today, and you're frustrated. You've got all this worry about your business is not operating at the level it's supposed to be operating at. Your team perhaps is not at the level at which they're supposed to be at. Whatever the challenge that you might be going through, you've been running your business for years now, and you're looking at where you're at right now. You're thinking to yourself, the practice is to operate at a different level before, and you've gotten into that space where you've lost that sense of passion, that sense of fire, that excitement that you used to have. And as a result, your practice is not operating or functioning at the level it's supposed to be functioning. No matter what you're going through right now in your business, I just want to encourage you to say, you can still turn things around. You can still make decisions today that can influence the next couple of months and years in your business. And how do you do that? Literally, go back to your vision board. Go back to your vision board and ask yourself simple questions in terms of, when you started this business, this practice, what did you envision? What did that picture look like as the years are going to be going? And obviously now it's been influenced by multiple factors. But here's a quick thing that you can do to maintain peak performance levels. Ask yourself the following question: what areas in your business that you need to raise, that you need to do more of, that can influence the current flow in your practice? And do it as a team. First you can do it by yourself, and then get your staff involved. The next question that you should ask yourself is, what areas of the business do you need to reduce or do less of? Third, ask yourself, what new thing do you need to create or introduce in your business? And lastly, what do you need to immediately stop? Those 4 questions can help you see a clearer picture of where you are at. Once you have gotten the answers to what you need to do, then take it step by step in terms of what influences the business the most right now, and then look at the different ways in which, and we can help you with that, by the way. We can help you with all that process. If you are interested in sort of like the guideline in helping you understand where your business is right now versus where it's supposed to be, we can provide you with that guideline, ob@visionstraight.co.za. However, one of the key areas that we have noticed is lacking in optometric practices. Constant training and development is lacking in many optometric practices. Some practices, the last time you did any form of structured training for your team, whether it be on products, whether it be on sales, whether it be on marketing, whether it be on patient experiences, whether it be on the usage of equipment and technology, whatever it is, was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Yet, the industry has gone through so many changes in the last couple of years. Consumer preferences have changed, patient needs have changed, and you still trying to do what you've always been doing years ago. Take a step back, assess your business, have the hard conversations with yourself, with your team, on we're not performing, we're not operating at the level at which we are supposed to. Let's start doing something about it. It's going to require sacrifice, it's going to require obedience, it's going to require discipline, it's going to require financial investment, but it's going to require you and your team to come together and say, guys, I'm not satisfied with where we're at, you guys are not satisfied with where we are at, but together we can build. Together we can elevate where we are and take things to a whole other level. Where do we need to get help? Who can we bring in here? What can we do? Get your team involved, but you cannot start that process without having honest, real, and authentic conversations with your team. It starts there. Start talking to your team. The vision of the leader becomes the aspiration of the team. So if your vision as the business owner is not inspiring, it's not pushing people to the next level, it's not motivating them to reach another level of excellence, your practice is going to continue being where it is, and you're going to miss out on the wonderful opportunities that exist in providing excellent eye care to our patients. Your business deserves the best, because when your business operates here, it means what patients are going to be getting from your practice is going to be beyond the norm. So don't allow yourself to be where you are at. We serve a faithful God. I've seen that when we allow God the space to move in our lives, in our practices, in our teams, patients are going to flock to your practice in numbers that you will not be able to believe, because you're then going to start building your business on good foundations, and you're going to take it to a whole other level. And what patients are going to get in your practice and from you is going to also be at a completely different level. So I just want to encourage you guys that the next 6 months is going to be better, more superior, far greater than the past 6 months. But it's all up to you. You are going to have to allow yourself to go through that process of change, and you'll be amazed what's going to be on the other side. Anyway, make sure to connect with us on all social media platforms. Do connect with us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and we look forward to hearing from you for whatever help that you might need.